So boom. We're live. We're live. I know what you lot are thinking. Where is he been? Well, I'm back. Listen, I had to have a little break for the World Cup. I thought about doing a whole World Cup stint. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't even love it like that. I love the Arsenal and the Premier League and the Champions League like that. I don't love international football like that anymore. I ain't got no, I don't really ain't really got a horse, so to speak. Obviously, I've got to support the home nation. That's England, but I can't. I just can't take the media, the English media, do my nothing. Charlie boy, what we saying, Chris? It's been a fogging minute. It has been Charlie boy, but now we're back. We're back in the race, back on the horse. We will have a podcast after the World Cup. Clee will be here, Kenda will be here, and the new member of the group, Mess, will be here. Marvelous Marv, I'm not sure. He might have an extended pre-season. We shall see. Other than that, we're here to talk about United and everyone else. Man United shopping in the bargain section. What is going on? How the mighty have fallen. It is crazy. Charlie boy, I was with one of your very own on the weekend. Obviously, I got invited to a street party because I'm a new member to the street. Got invited, and I met a guy from Main Road. Yeah, he's a Main Road supporter, not at Etihad. In fact, he's kind of calmed down. He says since the Etihad. You know what I mean? Since the Pep days, he supported some of it, not all of it. He said, but he says he's seen it all. It's been amazing. And I had to cite and ask him, how does it feel? How does it feel? I'm speaking to someone in the flesh that has experienced all the divisions, all the lows and highs of football. And now, well, not now, because Arsenal at the pinnacle, but Manchester City sat at the pinnacle. You sat at the big table. You are at the big table. And now Manchester United are buying Yuri Tillman for 50 M's. And Man City have bought Elliot for 130 M's. Can we see the levels? Can we see? And do you know what I mean? There's euphoria. There's a euphoria around Tillman, but we're turning our nose up at Anderson. That I don't know what's going on. PR is crazy. A certified City supporter, love to hear it. Yeah, it was nice. I know a few City fans now. They're not Main Road guys. They are Etihad guys. But it's interesting just to have a chat with them. You can be serious and beat Etihad. That's the thing. You can be serious and beat Etihad if you respect the team. But speaking to this guy on the weekend, he was talking about Georgie Kinkladze, as me and you have spoken about in the past. Georgie Kinkladze, he says he done it all, and he was part of the best and worst era, he says, of Man City at that point, because we got relegated, he's saying, but he says he was a maverick of a player, unbelievable player. But again, let's go back to Manchester United. What are we saying? Man United have now got Santos. So it's going to be Santos, Tillman, and Bruno. Is that what we're saying? Or Maino is going to fit in there somehow, some way, because Man United fans telling Maino should be starting. But anyway, so what I don't understand, what is that team? That midfield does not sound good to me. I'll tell you that from now. What's this? Darren Huckabee and Darren Huckabee. I thought, did Dan Huckabee play for Man City? I forgot about that. I remember, was it Weaven? Or am I thinking of Coventry City? I think because you've said Huckabee, and I'm thinking of Coventry City. But I don't think I remember Huckabee playing for Man City. I definitely remember Coventry. I remember Norwich. Is it Norwich? But I don't remember City. Maybe he did play for City. Who was City's biggest player before the revolution? Was it Nicolas Anelka? What was it like having Anelka? Charlie boy. I know what it was like having Anelka, but I got Anelka. I got the best version of Anelka. It's mad, man. It is. You know what? I've got to do a voice note. I can't do a voice note and do this at the same time, but it is mad. Man United fans are saying Tillman's a good sign. Crazy. Even on the Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt thing, yeah, with Paddy. I read one of the comments. This is a great signing. I can't believe that we've signed him for 35 million. Sorry, are we missing something here? Do you know that this is pure profit for Aston Villa? as if this was one of their youth team players, because they bought him on a free. So Aston Villa, I've got Tillsman on a free from Leicester, sold him for 35, 45 million buff. And Man United are saying, yeah, boom, we've done a madness there. We've done a madness. We've done an absolute madness. A 29-year-old, Manchester United have gone and signed a 29-year-old for 35, not in his prime. As someone in the comments said, we should have signed him when he was on a free transfer. But I'm still gassed nonetheless. What are we doing? This reminds me of when Arsenal, 6 years ago, when we were struggling, we was looking at Tillsman, thinking that's going to be our saviour. Do me a favour. I'm so happy we didn't get him. And Nelka, Robbie Fowler, and Cole. We got. Oh yes, you did. You had a few of the golden oldies. And Nelka was still in his prime though, but Robbie and Cole were finished. Actually, Cole going to Man City is actually a disgrace, in my opinion. No one really talks about it, but that is an absolute disgrace from Cole. Absolute disgrace. You call yourself, you want to be this Manchester United legend, you love United, but you went and played for City. Same with Peter Schmeichel. Absolute disgracia. He's going to say, yeah, I was living in Manchester. No, bro, you don't do them things. You just don't do them things there. You don't do them things there. You don't do that. But they did it. Like, what are we doing? And then, man, crazy. But can we talk about Spurs as well? Now, this is the other side of the coin. Spurs are spending 85 million on a relegated player, 100 million on Tonali. Now, look, Tonali is top class. Fernandez is a good player. The only begrudging paying 85 mil for Fernandez is because they've been relegated twice. So I expect a cut deal. However, this is the market. That's why when Man United are trying to flex, talking about buying their whole shop for under 100 mil because they went and shopped at Aldi. While man are out here doing a full Tesco's finest, a full Waitrose, a full M&S. Do you know what I mean? A full Ocado. It's levels to this Manchester United. And I'm sorry, but you used to shop in Harrods. You used to do a full shop in Harrods. But you ain't dining in Harrods no more. You are buying full shop in Aldi. Not bits and bobs. You're doing a full shop. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way, if this is normal people. But in football, when you've been at Harrods, when you're buying oranges from Harrods and buying your meat from Harrods, and now you're having to buy your oranges, your meats, your detergents, all from Aldi, no. And then you're going to try and tell me this is top quality. When man was shopping in Aldi, when man was shopping in Tesco's, couldn't get the finest, but was shopping in Tesco's, and you was laughing at man. Because you thought Harrods wouldn't run dry. You thought Harrods was going to take you to the top. But it didn't. It didn't. World Cup is messing up the transfer market right now. Clubs are making a few shaky signings. It is a few shaky signings, but you know what? Spurs have really set pace with the two big ones. Because let's cut the crap. Tonali, Fernandez is great business. It's great business. When Man City is spending 130 on Anderson, don't get me wrong, Anderson's a good player, but he's not 130's worth. Crazy money. 100 mil, I would have said max, but I don't know. Who'd you get with Forest, isn't it? Maganagi is a madman, so do you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with... Listen, there's nothing wrong with Aldi, bro. But when you were shopping at Harrods and you were laughing at man for having to go Aldi, for having to go Lidl, because I like the bakery in Lidl. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't you now come to the bakery in Lidl and say, you know what? That cinnamon roll they got there is all right. Oh, but what happened to that lemon curd that you got from Harrods that had creme brulee infused? What happened to that? Huh? What happened to that? What happened? That's what I'm saying. I'm your everyday man, Charlie boy. I shop anyway, as long as the food's good and I trust it. But I'm not having it. I'm not here for that. I'm not having... You can't have rants, turn around, call Declan Rice average, and then you've got bought yourselves... They had to can the Edison deal, Emerson deal, because what are we doing? What are we doing? We're going to sign all the three mediocre midfielders. What are we doing? We've just got into the Champions League by the grace of the gods. Grace of the gods. You got into the Champions League, and now you're going to out the wall because this is your shopping again in Bargin basement. Man United used to be exclusive. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying, Charlie boy. They were buying fruits. They were buying detergent. They were buying whatever you can get your hands on from Harrods. It was all Harrods only. Don't remember Stormzy, remember Big Mike and Pogba, remember the video, remember Snatcho, Missing Piece, hijacking the run out. I would love in a world, I would love if they could do some AI version that can do everything to a T, and we see the parallel world that we could have been in. I want to see the world where Ronaldo goes to Man City. I want to see where they lift trophy. Imagine Pep Guardiola and Ronald would have been sauce upon sauce. It would have been wicked just to see the arch enemies together, to see how Pep handles Ronald, to see if Ronald can respect Pep. It would have been beautiful to see. But now Manchester United and their egos in their last Harrods shop, because that's what it was. Let's keep it real. That was the last real Harrods shop that you done. Because after that, we were seeing you only buying oranges from Marks and Sparks, not even from Harrods no more. I saw that, but no one said nothing, because you realise you spent a ton of money on a ton of players that didn't work. Your whole mission, Man United's ethos was spend as much money as possible, chuck it at the wall, and let's see what sticks. That was the Manchester United ethos when Fergie left. The first season after Fergie left, they done Moyes dirty because they were panicking. And the second season, they just started splashing some cash. And then after that, they'll just splashing. No plan, all the gear and no idea. They had zero. I had all the money in the world and zero ideas and zero plan. And when they did get a plan, once they discovered a plan with Jose, they went and sacked him. Then once they got comfy with a plan with Ole, they sacked him because the fans' nerve and the PR surrounded Ole. He wasn't a sexy manager. They couldn't see it. You know what I mean? Stupid. So then you know what it was? I don't know if I understand this. Every time you cut the project, you have to take 2 steps back. Because each time you've cut the project, it's been through disaster. It hasn't been a proactive, you know what, we're 4th, we finished on a high, sack the manager, getting a bad man who's really going to do it. It wasn't that. You man 8th, 9th, 10th, I'll sack him, bring in someone else, I'll sack him as well. Oh, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Ronald would have been a madness at City. Seeing him lift the Prem, it would have been crazy. Because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, right. Ronald's really going to do this. He's really going to go and piss up his legacy at Manchester United. It was only 3 seasons, though. Do you know what I mean? To go and do that and to go. No, it was 4 seasons. And then to go Man City and go and do a madness. Because I said they would have done the quadruple somehow, some way. They would have brought in Haaland still. Haaland, Ronald. Jesus Christ. With Pep. Jesus Christ. Nicholas, baby, what are you saying, bro? You good, yeah? All good? The hate on Messi. Listen, how can you hate Messi? Truth is, he don't need to prove. Messi don't need it. I thought Messi should have retired after the World Cup. He should have retired, but he kept on going. He's 39 years old. He's top goal scorer in the World Cup. What are we saying? He's 39. He's 39. I like the stat, though, about the kilometres. He's running 6 kilometres a game. Man are running 11, 12. He's running 6. Unbelievable. Preserves all the energy that he needs at 39. I'm telling you, it's no joke. When you hit listen, at 32, I was feeling stiff. I was actually shocked. I didn't realise I was comparing my 32 to when I was 24, 25. Hey, Jesus. You understand it? There's levels. Spurs going nuts in the window, but still going to be crap. I don't know, Mo. I think they're going to be good. This is the history of the Tottenham. I don't think so, though, Mo. I think Spurs will actually pick Man United to top whatever they're going to do. They're going to pick Man United. I do believe that. But is that you?
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah, it's you. It's in the kitchen. I think Spurs are going to have a decent season if they can keep their nerve, buy two more quality players, and then buy some peripheral squad players. De Zerbi's going to do a madness. You got to remember they're only playing for. De Zerbi's better than Amarin and he's better than Carrick, yeah. And he's coming at it from the same base as what, and they've got some decent players as it is. So he's just got to build on top of that. The Spurs will have a good season. They're only going to play 38 games in the league. Can't see them going too far in any cup competition. So max 45 games Spurs will play. They will make the top 5. I said top 6. So let me stick to that. Top 6, but they'll pick Man United though. I do know that. I bet Torrey Clee is gassed. Oh, he's gassed. So is by the way, Mess is a Spurs fan. He's also very gassed. In fact, he's showing more gumption than Clee. Mess is really going for it. He's I've known Mess since year 8. What was that? 97 I met him. So I've known him since 1997. This guy, that's 30 years basically. I've never seen him this excited ever. More excited than he was. He's talking more chess than he did when they won the Europa. I've never seen him speak with such boldness and brashness and gumption and gusto and bravado regarding the Spurs. I've never seen it. And I'm here for it. I enjoy seeing him talk his ish, so to speak. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing him because it's always me. It's always me in the groups going against someone in football. It's always me. Or I've got another acolyte that would join me. Do you know what I mean? But he's not in it. He's not in it wholeheartedly like I am. So he can. Do you know what I mean? But they will attack me. And it's at 3 different groups I'm getting attacked at. And so, what was that noise? So it's good to see him battle people. And he's very clever, very knowledgeable. Is that you, Lele? Lele? Yeah. Come here. Why? Because why are you downstairs? Because what? What, is Shishia there as well?
Hiding.
Is Shishia there?
Hiding.
Why are you in bed?
Because they're hiding.
Why is she hiding?
Casey, get back into bed. You're older, you know better. Go back to bed. No. I don't want to hear any stories or telling tales. Go back to bed.
So,
What?
Hello.
I love you.
say hello.
Hello.
Right, you gotta go now. You need to go. Go.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed.
It's my
It's not
turn.
your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Guys,
I'm playing.
Spurs have got a long way to go right now. They will still finish. They've got a very long way to go, Charlie, but they're going to have a clean run. I do feel that Man United set a precedent, showing what you can do with only playing 38 games. And I think Spurs are just going to be a better outfit than United. I think United will struggle 2 or 3 games a week. They're going to have a shock season. I think Newcastle, just forget it. Liverpool will do decent. Chelsea, Liverpool are going to be interesting. I'll put it that way. Anyway, Mandem, I'll be back tomorrow. Let me get this terror upstairs. So, boom. Saka's the best.
The best.
Starboy.
The white.
Arsene Wenger.
Panini.
Wenger.
No.
Henry.
Are we?
High five. Right, upstairs. Go.
No,
Yeah, bedtime.
I'm playing.
Bedtime.
Yeah.